Hello, hello, hello. This is my first ever stream, so I'm sorry if the audio is bad. I'm trying to figure this out as I go along. How do I see my chat? Interesting. Chat is disabled for this live stream. Great. How did I do that? How do I undo that? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how to turn the chat back on. Give me a second. Someone's here watching. I apologize. We'll get this going in a second, hopefully. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Apparently I said it was made for kids, which does not let you have a chat. All right. Sorry about that. All right. I guess let's just get right into it. So I want to start with making my model just a little bit better, I think, is where we're going to start today. I think I need to make everything a little bit more rounded. Like these arms, I don't really love how they look. They look a little squarey for me. Also, there's the music. I accidentally turned it off, apparently. All right. So I guess we'll just start up. So I think I probably need a little bit more geometry here to do what I want to make this truly rounded, but we can try and start with just raising that up a bit. Let's see, that make it a little bit more rounded. Yeah, a little bit, but I don't know if that's enough. So I want this to be a little bit more sharp, I think. I think I probably have to add some more geometry in here too to get really what I want. I don't love that. I guess let's just work on the actual arm part first. See if we can make this a little bit more like what I want. Then we can worry about the hand a little bit later. I'm also going to add probably a little bit of geometry in here because I'm going to need it to bend and I don't want it to deform a lot. But we will do that in a minute. Hope your guys' days are going good. I think I'm gonna move this down a little bit. That's not. Yeah, like that. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to the arms. I don't really love how these are looking. I think maybe I gotta scale this back down because I tried to scale this up a little bit earlier and now it just looked a little too big. Yeah, that's looking a little better. Still want it to be like more rounded. I think we really need to, yeah, I think maybe doing a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Only will help with the rounding at the base of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. Yeah, that's more like what I'm going for. Less boxy. Just a little bit less boxy. Let's go and try and make this more of a distinct lip here, I think. So let's get this loop cut, maybe. Get this loop cut. Let's drag it a little bit. I don't want to do it along the edges. I want to just drag it a little bit there. And then maybe add another one down here. Give it a little bit more of a sharpness to that. I think that's better. I don't know if I'm loving it. I think I can definitely improve it a good amount. I think this hand part is also throwing me off a little bit. It's definitely not fully round, and it's a little bit low, bigger on the bottom than on the top, which I don't love. So try and make that a little bit smaller on the bottom here, grabbing these two edges, bring that up a bit. Yeah, I think that's looking a little better. Maybe a little bit with these ones too. Yeah, I think I'm happy with how that's looking. Maybe a little bit in here. A little bit in here. Maybe down, actually. Yeah, I think that's looking good. I think we want... Oh, I didn't add a loop cut to that side because it's not mirrored. Whoops. Guess I'll just dissolve these edges. I know I should be really mirroring this entire thing, but I don't know. I don't like how the mirrors function sometimes. They add some wacky geometry in. And I know I should be better about that, but it's all good. I think this one needs to go up a bit. I think this one also needs to go up a bit. See how that's looking. I think that's looking better than it was at the start, at the very least. Come back to it. I'll work on the tail now. I don't like how the tail is very boxy as well, very like rigid. I want to make it a little bit more of a natural-ish shape. So I guess we'll start with adding some geometry so that we can move that around, move this up, make it less of a boxy shape there. Yeah, that's already looking a lot better. Probably need to have a little bit more geometry in general to get the shape that I want exactly. I don't think that's the shape I was going for. Let's try like that. Yeah, I think that's looking a little bit better, a little bit less boxy. I think we can move these sides in a little bit, make it a little bit more, a little less boxy. Still looking pretty boxy. Try and go a little bit more. Don't know if I love these changes I made. I guess let's start with the base too. I think the base needs to be a lot more circular. I think that's looking a little better. I think maybe this is a little bit too extreme. Yeah. I think definitely moving this in will help a good amount too. I think, yeah, moving this side up a bit will also, I think, help with the look I'm going for. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's looking a lot better. A lot less flat. A lot more natural. Let's see. Probably need to add a little bit more geometry on here, but I like the shape of the legs, I think. I think the shape is looking pretty good there. I do want to actually make sure that there's audio recording, so I'm going to make sure, I'm just going to pull it up on my phone real quick just to check, because I can't hear it. Oh, is there no audio coming out? Oh, no, there is. Okay, there is audio, but it doesn't appear that the music I'm playing is coming through. So let me turn that up. Let's see. Okay, we'll try that. See if that makes it a little bit easier to hear the music. As you can tell, I obviously have no clue what I'm doing in terms of streaming. But I hope there's music playing. I don't think the music is playing at all, is it? Interesting. Wonder what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's just too quiet still. No clue. I guess I'll just keep going. All right, this is looking a little better. I think bringing it in just a little bit more in general is going to be good, though. I think it's maybe a little too big at the bottom, too. So let's move all of it up, make it a little bit thinner. Make sure we grab all of it. See how that's looking from the side. I think it's looking better. I think that looks pretty good. It's pretty much what I'm going for. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's fix up the tail a little bit more. I think it looks a little lumpy. Up a little bit with this, up a little bit with that, up a little bit with, I think, both these. Still looking a little lumpy. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. Okay. So let's take a look at the arms again. Make sure we get it really exactly like what we want before we go any farther with it. I think it still looks a little too, I don't know, maybe a little too square. So I can try and unsquare it off a little bit more, make it a little bit more circular of a shape. I think it's also maybe a bit too wide in general. So maybe making it a little bit thinner. Yeah, I think that will help actually a good amount. We'll grab it all and then pull it all in, I guess. Or I guess we'll start with this side. Make that a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Do it on this side as well. Yeah, it's looking a little bit more round now. I like that shape better than it was before. I think we can move these two things in here, though. Might be a little too far out for my liking. And I think we can move these in as well. Let's take a look, see how that's looking. I don't know if I love that. Can you hear me? Okay, that has my audio there. So I never needed to. I'm confused why it's not playing. Oh, I wonder if is it only outputting to see if that works. Now that's playing audio and it's very loud. I have no clue why that was happening, but I'll turn that down. Alright, that should be a reasonable amount of volume. There we go. Now we can get back to it. All right, let's get back to it. All this. This looks pretty flat, but I think maybe this whole thing just needs to come off a little bit. Maybe that will help with how it looks. Yeah, I think that's helping already. And I think maybe I gotta go down with this one a smidge. Or maybe it's up with this one. Bottom here. I don't know if I love that look, but we will. Maybe drag these down just a smidge. And grab this one and make this a little flatter, I think. I think that looks pretty good. I think that's pretty much what I was going for. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's take a look at this side. Yeah, I think that's really coming along. It's kind of what I wanted from it. Let's see. All right. Now I guess we can... I already parented it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unparent our mesh from our armature. So I'm going to make the armature so that it... we'll unparent it first. Alright, now we have the armature separated. I'm going to make sure that we can see the armature by placing it in front of everything else so that we can see it. I think I also need to change it because the way that I have this set up is that these are parented and I actually want them to be connected. So I think what I'll do is I will extrude out here, and then I'm going to I think I'm going to connect these, make that a parent, and I'm going to connect them. So I think I can just delete that. Oh, it's symmetrized, so I don't know if that's going to work the way that I thought it was. So we will try something different. So I think my audio is bad again, so let me try and fix that. Okay. Okay, how is this sounding? Is that better? Not better? I think it's probably better. I think that's probably better. Yeah, that looks better on my graphs. Okay, so let's think about this. In order to do this, we're gonna have to, I think, unsymmetrize our thing. How do we unsymmetrize an armature? See an option for symmetrizing it. Is there any way to undo that? I do not know. I guess this will probably be fine. Just know that we can't rotate those. We should just only rotate them, not translate them when we're doing anything else. All right. So now I guess we can go into object mode, parent this, automatic weights, perfect. I guess we'll go in pose mode real quick to see how it did. It probably did awful because it always does awful. Let's do put on inverse. Oh, it's already on. Auto IK. Yeah, lots of deformation we don't really want to see, like in the belly and in the shoulders, so we will definitely need to fix that. Yeah, same thing there, lots in the tail, lots in the body. It doesn't actually look awful there. I think maybe we want to actually go back and add a little bit more geometry in here. That's a little bit deformation. We don't want to really see it that bad like that. And I think we want to add a little bit more geometry before we really full send that. Let's see if there's any other really bad deformation anywhere else when we move stuff. See if we need more geometry to make it like reasonable. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, our head looks pretty good. See that? That we don't want to ever do it like that. We can rotate it though. We're definitely going to need to fix our weights there because we don't want it to move our entire face, but I think that looks like it's probably pretty good there. And then same thing here. I think we do have the necessary geometry there. So I guess we'll go back, add a few more loop cuts at our knees. We need more on our arms, and then on our arms. I think our arms probably also need a little bit more. So we'll add a few loop cuts, and then we'll reparent it, and then we can start getting into the actual weight painting and other stuff like that. All right, so we'll go back into our edit mode here. We will add some loop cuts. I think one here, one here, one here, and one there will be sufficient for our needs. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think maybe drag these three things in just a smidge here because we don't want to have it go that far out. Look and see if it changed anything else on the batter mesh. No, it looks pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, and then we'll add a few more loop cuts up here. Where is our bend? Our bend is like right here, so we'll add one there. And we'll just add two right as they are here. Make it a little bit easier on us since I don't have the mesh symmetrized, or mirrored rather. Hey, Vanch, how you doing? Glad to see you're here. I'm finalizing my model right now for my game. Just making sure that all of the geometry looks good. Making sure we're gonna be happy with after we start rigging and animating it, making sure that everything that we need is there. All right. keep going. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. I guess we'll retry and parent it, see if those things look any better now. In our pose mode, let's see. The areas that were really giving us our problems were on our legs, right? That looks a little bit better, a little bit more geometry there, so it's not big boxes that are kind of making like long striations. Like when we go and we put a material on this, right? It's not going to be super deformed. It'll be a lot better than now. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think that's enough geometry. Let's see how our arms look now. Yeah, also our arms are definitely looking a little better. I think we want maybe to fix our rig a little bit more. I don't love the positioning of where stuff is turning here. I think maybe we should move this bone or our forearm a little bit back, make it a little bit longer so that when we pivot, it pivots more around here rather than farther up. So we'll try that and see how that looks, and we like that better. Gotta go back to before we parented. There we go. We'll go into edit mode here. We'll grab this and pull this a little bit back. Should have, yeah, I did it on both sides. Symmetrize. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. So we're gonna bend here rather than up there. Yeah, let's try that out. Auto weights. Let's go back into our pose mode. Don't know why it goes into edit mode. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's looking a little bit better, a little bit more like what I want. Definitely need to do a lot of weight painting here, but I think it's closer to what I'm going for. Let's see how it like kind of looks when it's like E a lot of the time. Like running like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. We will, I guess, start weight painting, which is a ton of fun. Guess we'll see how that goes. All right, so it's already parented, so I guess we can go into object mode, click our model, and then go down to weight painting. It's not weight painting. Weight painting. All right. For weight painting, we probably want to have auto normalize on. It's already on, which is good. I really like seeing the contours, show weight contours here. I think it helps a lot with being able to see what's actually being affected by our weights, because it's kind of hard to see sometimes. Because like I would have thought that might have been full, right? If we didn't have our auto contour or our contours on, right? That looks like it's fully in control there, but there's definitely some other bones that have some control of that, which we don't want, because for our toe, we only want it to be able to be controlled by our toe bone, right? So I think weights help a lot with that. Definitely make it a little bit easier to see if it's 100% being controlled by a certain bone, or if there's some like other bones that are happening, or have like some control over something that really shouldn't, because sometimes like there's just random parts of the mesh that will be assigned to a bone, and that is not a lot of fun to deal with, because then you're like in your pose mode, like trying to make nice animations, right? And then you're like, whoa, why is it so bad? And then it turns out that you had like a little bit of weight painted on a bone that you really weren't supposed to have. All right. I think that looks good as a start. Probably come back to that later. Need more smoothing. See that, right? Whenever I didn't have this on, show weight contours, it's pretty hard to see that this tail is painted a lot this leg, right? It might look slightly different, but it's not enough to really know 100%. So that's why I really like the weight contours, because we don't want any of that tail to be controlled by this, right? I forgot a tailbone. I guess we're gonna have to restart a lot of that, because I do want a bone for my tail. So I guess we're just gonna unparent this real quick and restart. We didn't get too far into it. Glad I'm noticing it now rather than in a long time from now. But yeah, we'll add one real quick. I think we'll do it from here, right? We'll extrude out a bone, extrude out another bone, maybe 2 bones for our tail. That did not. I'll snap to access. Maybe that'll make it a little bit better. 2 bones here, then we can delete this one. We can delete the bone. It should still be parented. It does not look like it is. So I guess we'll just parent it to this one. That's fine. We'll keep it offset. Ooh, is that what I want? I don't know if that's what I want. I don't think that's what I want. I guess we'll parent it to up here. Maybe that'll be what I want. If I can select it, why can't I? Oh, I'm pressing Control rather than Shift. That's not what I want. Hold on. Figure this out. Yeah, I think that looks right. So that. Actually, I think I do want to have it just be connected. I don't want it to be a separate thing that moves independently of it. Or actually, wait, let's see this real quick. I'm just gonna play around with something real quick. Oh, because I don't know how this works. So I have this, and then I go into pose mode, and I move that. Oh, it does move that. It'll move my ears with it. So actually, it's fine to be disconnected. So we'll go back and leave it disconnected. So yeah, we'll just get rid of this thing here. We'll delete this bone, and then we will match these ones up so that we are looking good. Get this lined up with our tail here. Line to axis so we can actually make sure that what we're doing is good. Line this up nicely, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Let's make sure it looks good over here. I think we probably want it to be a little bit higher off our tail. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good for our tail. All right, now that we have the rig actually all set, we can now parent it and get into weight painting and stuff. So I'm gonna move, before we do that again, I'm gonna make sure that these are bending the right way whenever we want them to. So we will just make sure that they're lined up correctly. Okay. Other than that, I think we are now good. So I guess we'll parent it, and now we can start weight painting. Or I guess let's make sure that the tail looks kind of like intended, works as intended. See how this is going. Yeah. All right, now we can move the tail. I think that looks a little better. Again, right, weights look kind of bad. I don't want it to move that entire back of the body, but we will fix that with weight painting. So let's go into object mode. Let's click this one. Let's go into weight paint mode, and we can start. I think I'm going to start from the bottom. Or I guess we'll start with the legs. Foot. Start with here. So we want all of the weight below this point to really be assigned to that bone. So we can, all right, let's go into add, auto normalize is on. So that's looking good. We can just start painting. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit higher up. Yeah, definitely a little bit higher up. We want a lot of this to be really controlled by this bottom bone here. This foot bone. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I guess we'll go to the thigh. Yeah, that looks pretty awful. So that's why we're doing this, right? Just subtract a lot of this out because we really don't want much. Hi, Chicklock. How are you doing? This is my first time streaming ever, so if the audio is awful, please let me know. Or if like the visuals are bad, please let me know because I have really no clue. Yeah, but I think there might also be a delay. I'm not 100% certain. Not really sure. I tried to watch it on my phone, but it really was not being cooperative. The audio is fine. Can you guys hear the music? Is it loud enough? I really need to turn off this subdivision. Or is there a way to like see exactly what I'm doing? Because it's, oh, there we go. That's what I want. Now I can actually see what I'm trying to paint. Because before I was really struggling with it not painting where I wanted it to be. I think that probably looks pretty good. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll come back to that later. I think we'll add a little bit more down here though. I also obviously have no clue what I'm really doing. This is I don't, weight painting is a very difficult subject. Oh, also I made some changes to the model. I guess maybe getting feedback on that before I like full send it. Why? Oh, I'm in. I'll hide the armature real quick. Made it a little bit more like rounded. Added some like extra geometry in here so that when we deform it, it's not going to be like really like deformed and make it look all weird. Rounded it out a little bit. I don't know. I think it looks better. I think I'm happy enough with it where if at the end of the game I really want to come back and fix it and make it better, I will, but I kind of want something a little bit better than what's in there now, and I'll like leave this to like the end of the process and come back and refine it if I need to. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not like unhappy with it, right? I think I definitely have a lot of improving to go. But yeah, not too bad. All right, so I guess I don't really want this pelvis bone to do anything, I don't think. So I'm just gonna is there a way to like remove all weights assigned with a bone? Do you know that? Because having to do this if I just want the bone to not really do anything is sometimes a challenge, and I feel like I might miss some stuff. Yeah, I think I got it all. Oh wait, that might have been the tailbone actually. I forgot to rename the tail, so that might actually be an issue there. I might have to go back and re-add some of those weights back in. Should really, actually, that's what I should do first. I should rename the what these things are. I need to go into object mode. Tab into edit mode. Let's go and rename this. Yeah. Just so that we don't mess up our weights, or don't mess up like weights, because I'm only looking at the bone name for assigning weights, and the bones were named incorrectly. All right. Oh, spinning wheel of death. There we go. Okay. Now we can go back in and keep weight painting. Yeah, so this is the tail end. I want to get back to, yeah, that mode. Really so that I can see my geometry that I'm doing while I'm doing this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think we need to also go back in and paint the tail start, because that does not have the correct weights anymore. I also turned down the weight a lot. Oops. All right, there we go. And maybe just a little bit more. Let's see how that's looking. That looking right? I think that's looking pretty close. We'll come back and fix it at the end if it still needs a little bit more work. Hips. I don't really want the hips to do anything, I don't think. I don't think I really need them for this model. I could be very wrong because I don't fully understand exactly what the hips do. But I definitely don't want this much deformation from the hips. So we'll definitely get rid of a lot of this. We can make the tail a little bit more round. I actually kind of like that idea, like little short, like bushy tail. But is there a way to redo just that part of the mesh, or do I have to like unparent everything with my like armature? And then do I have to like reassign the weights? Because I think I do like that design decision to go in and make this tail a little bit more bushy. Like make it a little like sphere almost. But I'm wondering if there's like a way to do that where I don't have to unparent my armature, redo all of the weights I just did. Because I really don't know how like reparenting and all that stuff works. Or can I just like go in and like start deleting stuff and it'll be fine and I can just repaint it? Actually, I think that will probably work, right? If I just go in and kind of delete out what I don't want and then kind of edit it. We'll try that. If that breaks everything, oh well. I have this saved before I started working on it today. Oh. Might be an undercover cat. Yeah, it's definitely not a bear tail. Definitely looks a lot more cat-ish. Let's delete the faces, I guess. Yeah, delete the faces. Yeah, we'll make his tail a little bit better, I guess. You know what? We'll do that. I think he looks like a bear other than the tail. Hopefully not too much like a cat. Okay. Well, I just created a dilemma for myself. Oh wait, no, I think I can just extrude along the edges, right? I think this will work. Then how do I like close this up? I guess I could like add one big face, but like I don't think that's proper. Oh, I guess what I could do is I could just grab these 4 and then add a new thing in. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Alt delete would what? What's that do? Alt. Yeah, I know F fills it, right? Yeah, I think that look is looking better. I think we need to add maybe like a subdivision in here though. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually knife tool it maybe, and then just knife tool across here. That was not what I intended to do. And then knife tool it across here. Why is it? I'm confused. I feel like the knife tool is really handy, but also just doesn't make sense sometimes. Definitely a little confused by it. So I just want to make. Oh wait, it's because it's a semi-summarized mesh, maybe. No, but that doesn't make sense. The knife tool is buggy. Oh, what's going on there? Is that what you meant is buggy? Because that does not look right. That has a lot of weird geometry going on. Oh wait, I think I added that from the knife tool, or was that? No, that seemed like the face. Maybe I clicked the wrong vertices, I think is probably what happened. Oh, that's not F. Okay, that looks better, right? There's no random tries in there anymore. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably why the knife tool wasn't working also. I think I must have had an extra... Yeah, there we go. I think I must have had an extra... an extra edge selected or something along those lines. I guess we can kind of drag that out. And then I think we maybe make this a little bit more bushy. Like that. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Okay. How is that looking for a tail? You think that's better? I think that looks a lot better, actually. I really did. I think that's what part of that model was missing. Maybe it needs to be a little bit bigger, but I really do like how that is looking as opposed to what it was like before. I think maybe scaling up this entire thing might help a little bit. Give that a shot. Oh, that's there's not really loop cuts in here. It's probably not. You think like down more. It's also in pose mode, so it's already taking some weights from there when I have it there. But I think, yeah, we'll try and pull it down some. I think we got to make this a little bigger. How do the bees attack the bears? Like they throw them? So it really depends on what people want there to be, because I'm like a little bit on the fence about how exactly the bears or the bees are going to be able to stop the bears. But I was thinking like a stinger ability that might give them like some a stinger ability that would like make them hard to see, like maybe it like turns everything a little bit dark, or they can throw out walls, or they can like attach like a rope to them and then drag them away from their objective. But it really depends what is going to be fun, because I think there's going to need to be a lot of playtesting with a game like this. I think I also want another vertice here, right? But I think there's going to be a lot more playtesting that needs to be done. Because I think there's a lot of ways that we could have the bees stop the bears, but it really depends on what's fun. Where's subdivide? No, it's right at the top. But yeah, I think stinging will definitely be a thing. Biting, maybe. Really just gonna be a lot of playtesting, I think with that one, right? Because it's going to be hard to know exactly what's going to be fun first. I was debating that, right? So I have some basic ideas in mind, right? So I was thinking of ways to like make it so that you don't have to play with a ton of different people, right? Because if you need every single different class to make the game fun, I think that it's going to be a little bit... There's an N gone. I will take a look. there is. So I will fix that. Thank you. Yeah, no, you see right. But I think one of the playable things for the bee will be like a queen bee that will allow like the player to like teleport. And make it so like you can like control or like teleport to places by like taking over like a bee that's like hidden somewhere or something like that. So that you don't have to have like a ton of different people on the bees team in order to make it like a an even fight. I think I also have an Engon here, right? That also looks like an Engon. Yeah, I just did that. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was like, wait, I really can't see. And I also feel like I really should have kept a mirror on this, because now I'm kind of just like placing those arbitrarily. That did get rid of my Engons, I think. Is that one? No, should that be just a quad? That looks like a quad. That looks like a quad. I think that's all quads. Okay. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more work that needs to be done on like the testing side and like the actual making the game fun, which I'm definitely looking really forward to. But I really just want to kind of have this model look decent before I do it for some reason. Okay, how does that look? Are we liking the look of this? Need to be a little bigger, a little smaller. Oh, that's some weird deformation going on there. I think I would probably want to fix this too. I have no clue how to fix that though. I'll show you though. Weird. Let's see. So it's kind of like a bottom half of a circle, because I kind of extruded like the bottom half of the circle down from the head. So how do you think I should fix that? Do I just add more geometry, you think? Oh, those loop cuts are not doing anything remotely that I look like I want to do. Oh, is it caused from... Oh, there's just random triangles. Are there triangles up here too? Oh, there are triangles up here too. Is there any good way to fix that, or should I just leave them as triangles? Also, these lines are the things that are causing that, right? More geometry will not help. Okay. Good to know, I guess. So don't add more geometry. Should I get rid of some geometry? Is that, like, if I got rid of, like, these edges, would that make it better? Did I do something bad? Let's just dissolve the edges here. Oh, that looks even worse, maybe. Maybe if I, like, move these in a little bit? It's definitely caused by the subdivision trying to smooth out that area, and that area just being really not well topology. The tripart completely. Yeah, I think that's probably, if I had to guess, the best part. But how do we? Yeah, I mean, I think those are the only tries. It's just on the top and on the very bottom. So I think I'm gonna start with the top and see if I can like make it a little bit. Is there like an easy way to do that? I think filling with quads is definitely like the best approach, but is there like a this is that I don't think that's the solution. I guess we could just like fill edges like that. I don't love that, especially because there's like extra geometry. Oh, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. I feel like I can just dissolve these, or yeah, I think I can dissolve these edges. think that's fine. Like, Rune's a loop cut, but like that loop cut was only on half of everything. Should I just... I don't know. I feel like I added that loop cut to get extra geometry in the face. So I don't know if that's... Yep, he's hollow inside. Completely hollow. That's how he should be, right? Because it's... You don't want to have to worry about making him look good from the inside, too. I think... Is there like a...
Try new nature-made zero sugar gummies. The gummies you love.
Oh.
Now with zero sugar.
This is Google Pixel.
Is there... Google save me. In all honesty, I find that Google for like how to do stuff with Blender is just so hit or miss. I feel like whenever I search up something, I just get people trying to do like not what I'm trying to do at all, and it's like really unhelpful unhelpful advice. And then I like look for things that just don't exist. Control F. What's Control F do? Grid fill? Grid fill. That's what I was looking for. How does that look? I actually think that looks pretty good, right? Oh, that's a little weird because it like matches up the things to the wrong things. Alt F? Yeah. I think that's what I just did, right? I think we probably got to the same Reddit post. But that kind of... I don't know if I love that, because that's like not going straight across. What I could do is I could just fill it and then knife tool it. I think that might be our best approach. I just make like a center knife cut here, and then I match everything else up with that. Oh, that is not the knife tool. Yeah, we can see how it looks right now. Oh, actually that doesn't look bad. I think that looks... I think we might need a little bit more geometry. Like maybe just add like a knife cut. What is it just K? Yeah, just K. And then maybe one this way. And then we can grab this center and then drag this up. And then we would have to fill this with... Yeah, no, that's right. And I think endgons are fine. It's just a little bit slower during runtime, right? Like when it's actually in the game. Actually, I think that looks a lot better. That cleans it up like all the way. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. I think that looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with the bottom, see if that fixes... Oh god, what is happening? It got worse. When did I delete that face? I don't know, but it's fine because we're gonna delete them all anyways. Wait, I want to delete the edges. I want to delete the vertices, I guess. There we go. Okay, So let's loop cut and then fill, and then we can knife tool it. And then we can grab this middle point. Oh, that's not just the middle point. Grab the middle point, bring it down a hair, maybe down a little bit more. Oh, I thought that looked good for a second. But then wait, I put it in the object mode and oh. Why is it doing that? In object mode, it looks different than in edit mode. The subdivision is just applied, right? Shouldn't change in object mode. Why does it look so bad in object mode? I'm really confused. Oh, it's probably because of this weird ending. I think maybe I can try and re-add this back into here. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that maybe even looks worse. I don't think I've ever seen anything look different from object mode to edit mode. So I feel like I must be doing something wrong here. You know what? I'll look it up on Google again. It has n-gons everywhere. Oh, these are n-gons. That's what's happening. I think I can just delete this loop cut. I think it might mess up my geometry with my face. But like, I think that's fine because I can go back and just fix that, right? Yeah, I think that'll mess up my geometry with my face, but that will get rid of all our n-gons. Yeah. Oh, well, I also have to do it up here, I guess. Yeah, that would get rid of all of the n-gons, at least for that one. Yeah, I think that will work. Let's dissolve the edges. Oh, that didn't even make the face look much worse. Wonder if that made it down here look better. Not really. Oh, but that's still an n-gon here. Yeah, I started with the UV sphere. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So I definitely should have started with a round sphere. Is, I guess, what I should have done. Did not realize. If I just like select all the things, is there not like a way to just like make it into Alt F? Oh wait, no. Control F? Yeah. Beautify faces? What's this do? Rearranges them to get less generated geometry. That did not do anything. Let's see what else is there. Well, I got what you meant. I understood. That's what I just said in my head. I didn't even process that it was a round, a round sphere. Yeah, I feel like there must be like some built-in like Blender thing for this, because I feel like there must be. What's if I dissolve this face? Nothing, apparently. I don't really know how that did nothing, but that's fine. Huh. face, triangulate face. Let's try that. Where's triangulate faces? Okay, so that made them into triangles. And then let's see if we can convert these triangles into quads. That did nothing. Hi, Multiversal. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Yeah, I should add in a mirror modifier and do it that way. I think that's probably what I'll do. I'm gonna first just unparent this because I don't. We're down a rabbit hole, and I don't want it. Want it to like all save. I will be eventually. The model had some weird geometry that I'm trying to fix. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I'm trying to fix all of this weird geometry because I have a bunch of like triangles and quads and whatnot. Just trying to fix that. I'm gonna delete half the model and add a mirror because it is slightly not symmetrical. Because what I did is I just symmetrized the mesh, which probably isn't the way that you're supposed to do it. So we'll do this. And I know I could be selecting like the back sides of it, but it's not gonna take that long for me to get all these. Yeah. Is that everything? That looks like everything. So let's just delete the faces. I did not get everything, but that's fine. I know I should. I know that's how I should do it. Oh god. I already started doing this. Delete vertices. There we go. Oh, I deleted a little bit extra there. We'll delete faces here first. Yeah, at this point it would have been way faster to do what you said. Chick. Is that what you want me to call you, Chick? Something you go by? What's all Z do? Oh. I don't know what that did. Showing everything differently. Oh, that. Okay. Delete vertices. Let's see. Does that look like it's split in half? That looks pretty split in half to me. Oh, that's what that is, the X-ray? Oh, so that means I can see through it now. I can kind of see how I can see the other side of the tail. That makes sense. Okay. So I guess let's add a mirror modifier on the Z or X-axis. Looks good. Oh, wait, no, there's something wrong with the tail. I think I'm just going to go back and then do what you said at the start, because I definitely deleted something that I shouldn't have. Oh no, it doesn't have enough saved. Maybe this will be good. Let's try. I should right click deleting it. That's because I think it's only applying the X-ray to the... it's only applying X-ray to the actual mesh, not the mirrored part, if I had to guess. But I am not 100% sure. Deleting faces. I think this one needs to go too. Okay, that maybe looks right. I hope the tail works. If not, I guess I'll have to like go in and fix it manually. Okay, I guess we'll try and fix this one manually. Ooh. Maybe. I have a lot more experience doing 2D animation. So I think 2D is probably, I think they're very different. Yeah, I'll apply it once it looks right. But 2D, right, is a lot more manual work after you like design everything, right? Because you have to like redraw most of your artwork every single time, right? Whereas with 3D, once you get a rig up and running, you can kind of animate it a lot more easily because it's physics based or like mathematical based. Clipping on. Okay. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, what is that merge doing? I have no clue what that's doing. Yes, exactly as intended. But like after you have the model done, I think 3D is a lot simpler. Because I've never really worked in 3D. I've worked in 2D before. Done a lot of like animating in 2D, but it's definitely more manual. I don't know what I did. I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh, drag the edges together. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, I got you. Let's make sure I grab all the edges, and then we can. Boop. Perfect. That worked. I don't know why I struggled so much with that. I'm gonna be completely honest. Thank you for the walking me through it, though. Well, let's make this a little bit more like it was. A little bit of a merge. It's really still pointy, is it not? It looks pointy to me. How do I just have to like oh, when the mirror applies, it'll unsharpen it. Well, I can try and apply it real quick and see. Should be in object mode, right? Apply. Oh, yeah. You're 100% right. Sweet. That's kind of annoying that you have to do that, though, because I would like to see what it looks like before having to do that. Does that look good, or do we think it needs a little bit more work? I think maybe it should be a little bit more, like, less in the X scale. Try that real quick. Only okay? How about that? Do we like that any better? I also feel like there's a decent delay on the chat, which I would love to decrease somehow, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I think maybe a little bit more rounded also would be good. We'll try and do that. Like pull this out a bit. Oh, okay. We'll take the good type of okay. I'm happy with that. Oh, I think the when I looked at it this morning, it seemed like yours was winning the B crown. So I think we'll do that one. And if at a later time the other one wins or like it's ahead again, I will do both. But since there's two that are like everyone voted for, we'll start with the one that's currently ahead. And if at one point it passes and we've already done the other one, that's good with me. Oh, I already applied the mirror. I think that's probably fine though, right? Yeah, but I'll make that in the next couple days. I think I'm gonna just like, it's not a loop cut. It's a little annoying. I don't love the geometry here. I think that looks good. I think I'm happy with that. I shouldn't use G to move it. Well, I use like G and then like X, right? I guess I didn't do that with this one, to be fair. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think we'll do the B crown. I mean, I guess if you want me to do the B crown now, I could do it. But up to you guys, really. Doesn't really matter to me. So wait, these are tries, right? If I have these as tries, can't I just do the make quads? 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm back now. Ugh. I pretty much started Blender when I started making videos. I had done like some research into it before, like a few years ago when I was like, you know what, I want to learn how to make a game, and then I like really didn't take it seriously and did it very like not with, I didn't like really learn it, right? So all of this has basically been learned in like the last few weeks. And honestly, I really do enjoy it, but it's also very frustrating sometimes. I feel like Blender is like wants to make you go crazy sometimes. Why is this not making this into quads? It's triangles. Or can it not do one triangle into a quad? Because there's not four. Because there's not four vertices. Yeah, no, I'm definitely happy with my progress. It's definitely confusing at the start. It doesn't work like that. That's unfortunate. But if it's like something that you want to learn, you should just go try it, right? Like you might suck at the beginning. I kind of really sucked at the beginning, but I'm definitely getting better. I feel like I've definitely improved like a good amount every single time I open the project. So if that doesn't work this way, I guess what we'll do is we'll just delete it. If I dissolve this face, yeah, it'll make it back into one. Okay, then I'm doing this manually. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna take out the knife tool and start hacking away. I guess we do this. Yeah, 2D animation is really cool too. Are you gonna try and make a game with it, or just learn how to animate? Because I think both are pretty cool. Oh, that looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with how that turned out with that little bit of knife tool. I was not expecting it to go that good. Oh, no. Yeah, that's cool. Animation is definitely not something that's easy, but I really enjoy animating stuff, and I feel like you get like a lot of satisfaction when you see something that you've made. Oh, I forgot that it was looking bad in object mode, but I think it actually kind of looks good now. It doesn't look awful. We got rid of all that weird geometry, so pretty happy with that, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely rewarding. Like when you make something, when you like set out to make something and then do it with your own hands, and you just like keep making it better. I think that it's very like worth your time. And like all of these like animation tools that are like coming out with AI and stuff, it's just like, sure, you can do it a lot faster, but like it might not look as like human made, and it might not be as much like character in it, and also like you didn't get the satisfaction of making something, right? Do you think I should go in and make some materials for this now? Texture paint it before I rig it? We could do that. The software I was using for texture paint was a different software, but I think I could probably just do it in Blender because they have like shader graphs and stuff, right? Let me. Yeah, we have like nodes and stuff. So let's add a new material. I'm actually gonna save this because I'm getting the spinning wheel of death sometimes. Let's make a new one. I guess let's call it fur. How do I open this? Use nodes. Wait. Use node. Oh, I think I probably go somewhere up here. Not geometry nodes. I don't think it's geometry nodes. Yeah, no, definitely not that. I have no clue what that is. Figure this out. Shading, thank you. Sweet. Yeah, my old UVs. Actually, wait, in order to do that, we first have to UV unwrap again, so let's see. What other stuff probably needs to be done with UV unwrapping? I don't really like how that is going above, so we'll... Hey. I'm gonna unmark this seam. That do it on both sides. That's a little annoying. It doesn't do it on both sides. Oh God. No, you're good. I don't need it to be like crazy good UVs, right? If we're just playing around with stuff. But the whole idea is to like cut it into like a box, right? Make it so that we I need to switch out of this mode. It's driving me crazy. Like make it so that we can lay it flat without any deformation, right? Is the whole idea. But I don't think it matters too much. Unless you're doing like really in-depth like materials and like hand-painted textures, I think it matters a lot more than like kind of the way that we're doing it. I'm gonna take this subdivision off because I think that'll make it a lot easier for us. I think if I add one here and here, that will be sufficient for UV unwrapping that. I mean, that's better than a lot of people have. A lot of people don't have any experience at all. And like, if you just like keep getting a little bit more experience, you'll eventually be good. Right? I think what we want to do is we want to get rid of these ones also. And then just do one down here. And then I think this will be probably good for our purposes. So, A. Don't know what's going on there, but that's probably because I changed stuff. Hopefully. So I think it's U, right? Unwrap. Oh, I think oh wait, no, the nose is separate, right? I have a... Yeah, I have one at the nose. Doesn't matter, but you can press the first button of the subsurface. This one? This one? I'm not sure I 100% know what you mean. Okay. So let's UV oh, we already unwrapped it, didn't we? Let's save this as bare new, sure. The first blue, that one. Oh, that one. Oh, the right. This one? That one? I'm not really sure what any of these do. Renderer. Use modifier during render, so we're not rendering anything, so that's fine. On cage. Adjust. I don't know what a cage is. No clue what a cage is. Oh, is this what you meant? Like now. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's interesting. That actually might help a lot, right? Because I don't like how this is kind of looking like sharp lines. So I feel like I could... Can I go into like vertex mode and move these a little bit now? Do you think I need more geometry here? Because I feel like that's a little bit of a weird shape. Not 100% sure. Okay, well, we unwrapped this, so I guess we can go to shading. Few loop cuts. Yeah, I think that will probably help with I think if you means like this many, right? I think that looks good. Exactly what we want, right? I think that's how many we need. No, but how do you add a loop cut to like both sides? If I wanted to add a loop cut for like both of these sides here and here, how do we do that? Because the way that I've been doing it is like if I've already applied a modifier, I like do like this and then I put both, but I don't think that's the correct way to do it. But yeah, I think that loop cut looks a lot better. Yeah, but if I like drag it, right? Or should I just add them in the middle? And then add like another one in the middle. Yeah, I think that looks good. Looks better. Maybe I remove some of these now because that's a lot of geometry, but it's not too much, I guess. So maybe we want to make this guy a little bit bigger down here. Is there a third person watching this? If you want to tweak them at the same time, select both and then scale them. Okay. Yeah, I think those are looking good. I guess we'll play around with some shading. Oh, that's cool. Well, if there's another person, hello, welcome. This is my first time ever streaming, so sure it's not amazing, but glad you're here. Okay. So that looks like that's the output. So if we wanted to do add a new node, you can bake the materials into like the UV map, right, with Blender? I feel like you can, but I'm not 100% sure. So we add like an input. I guess we'll like start with like an RGB. And then I think, can I add like a texture? I can. Let's see. What texture would probably be good? We probably want some type of noise. What's magic? What is magic? I'm gonna like, I guess, multiply this. Let's see. What's magic do? I'm gonna go back to shading. Oh yeah, but so I'm gonna have like a base color and then multiply it with like some noise, because otherwise there wouldn't be. Oh wait, yeah. Otherwise there wouldn't be a way to add color to it, I think. Oh, is the stream gonna crash? I have no clue what a magic texture is. I'm gonna just delete that because I have no clue. We'll add like a noise texture of some kind. That's not the color. The color's here. Is there a way to see like the preview of what this noise texture looks like? So I have no clue what FMB looks like. You can color adding a color ramp, connecting it to the base color and putting it behind the color ramp as a texture. Putting it behind. What's a color ramp? Don't think I know what that is. Yeah, I think they do a good bit of 3D art. I don't know if they're professional, but they might be. Definitely know a lot more than me. The way to like preview the output, is that the preview over here? If I just get rid of this add and just plop this color in here, is that changing anything? See, that's not changing anything. So I don't. Oh, is it because I'm not in view mode? No, I definitely am. Yeah, he's been helping a lot, or they have been helping a lot. I don't know. It's been very helpful having someone tell me what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it, because I don't really know that much. I'm gonna be completely honest. Control Shift. Control Shift click. TR. What? How do you say that? I mean, I'll call you that if you want to be called that, but I don't know how to say that. Because even when I just add an RGB and put it to the base color, it's not showing up. Control. I don't know what Node Wrangler is. I was using a different software for creating materials. Oh, use nodes. There we go. Okay, now let's try and multiply this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now there's some noise to it. There we go. Real god of chickens? Just want me to call you chickens? We'll do like a brownish, drop down the color, maybe a hair. Okay. So how do you have 4D noise? I guess that makes sense because it could be in 4 directions. I'll call you chickens multiversal. Okay. So I probably want like some sort of hand-drawn noise rather than this. So what I might do is I might just send something from my iPad that I made a little bit earlier. You can attach 2 things to a base color. Also, what is a color ramp? Is that something that I can like find in here? Yeah, I don't see anything having to do with a color ramp. No clue. I'm going to make a real quick texture on my iPad. I don't have a way of showing my iPad yet. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Color ramp is really important. Type it. Like where? In the... Shift A, add nodes, color ramp. Okay, so it's like a gradient? Is that what this is? And then we put both of these things in there? So I can't put both of those things inside of there. You want me to... Better way to do this, taking a color ramp and a texture and connecting them to the base color. So you combine that with like a multiply or something. And then we can bring that down to something that looks decent, like there. Okay, and then I'm going to make a quick texture on my iPad, just like base. Won't be anything crazy, it won't be looping, so like it might look bad where we have to like make the UVs. But it'll look fur-ish. What's the difference between a color ramp and just a RGB? Is there a reason we do that over RGB? What do you mean by behind? Oh yeah, I'm doing a little hand drawing thing on my iPad right now. I probably could just be doing it on my computer, but RGB sounds cooler. Add input or wait, texture picture. Is there like a picture texture? Can I input my own texture? No, I was just using my iPad to make a little texture real quick that looks like hair-ish rather than just like a random noise. Image texture. I'm blind. Like how do you mean behind? Like I don't see, like, do I connect it to there? I don't know if that makes sense, right? I think probably this one. I probably need to scale this down. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be doing this all on my iPad. That seems like a lot of work. Is there like a scale? I want to scale it down. It's not 100% what I was going for. Maybe like a blur. Yeah, I should probably also add like some sort of real noise. Doesn't look like there's a blur. Control T. That's not doing anything when I press Control T. I don't know what that is, so I probably don't. Is there a way that I could like look that up? Menu search. Node. Ring. Oh, sure. I can add it real quick. Every time I go to find add-ons, I always lose track. Node Wrangler. All right, that looks like it's on now. Show hotkey list. Wow. There are a lot of hotkeys. Pizza and is that a grape? Sounds like an interesting combo to me. Control T. Oh, there we go. Okay, what did all this do? So, added some texture coordinates. It's assigning the UVs to the vector. So here we can scale it. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Get something that we're happy with. I think I want to scale it down like a lot. Oh, I'm scaling it into the negative, so I probably want like point. Oh, I want to scale it up is what I want to do. It's an olive. Pizza and olives. That's looking interesting. I think maybe more of like a tiger and less of a bear. Maybe I apply some like noise to this. See how that looks. Add. Where's? I don't think I've ever had olives. Oh no, I definitely have had olives on a pizza. I was about to say I hadn't. I definitely have, but like black olives, not like green olives. Right? Oh, I was only scaling one axis. That's why it looks so stretched. That makes a lot more sense. I can hold the mouse down and select all three values. Ah. There we go. That looks more like what I was going for. So you have this weird stuff here, which is probably because UV mapping. It's probably not 100% right. But is there a way that I can like blur, or is there like a... Gotta look at the options I have for my nodes. Color. Doesn't really look like there's anything there. Oh, there's no black olive emoji. That makes sense. That makes sense why you didn't put a black olive emoji then. I can type without clicking it? Okay. Vector. Color ramp, combine, float curve, map range. No, none of these things are quite what I'm looking for. Manipulate how light intensity directly or decreases over distance. I don't feel like that's what I'm going for either. Oh well, maybe if I just add some noise, it'll smooth it out and make it a little bit more like what I want. We'll add like a multiplier. Like something that makes it like so the edges are a little less hard. So I feel like the edges are a little hard right now. Making the edges a little less hard, I think, is what I kind of want to go for. And I think I think noise will definitely help with that, right? Oh, and there's the thing I whipped up real quick. There's the texture I made in my iPad. Add a mix color. Oh, that's looking good. Yeah, that mixed color was a lot. Yeah, I think that's getting close. Oh wait, was I supposed to? I feel like I'm supposed to take the color, not the distance, though. I don't know what that did. Shift A, let's go to... I'm going to try some other noises. What other types of noise do we got? What's white noise look like? I wish I could see what it looks like before I'm like putting it around to places. Ooh, I think this is actually kind of looking good. Like as the main texture. Don't really know what's going on there with the texture. You can add to the factor nodes. What's a factor node? Yeah, I have no clue what it looks like, and I'm just like it's like this black box that I can't can't view. In the mix color, add a factor. Oh, what does factor do? That smoothed it out a lot. Does that look too smooth now? Can I like decrease this? Oh, I can decrease this. Well, roughness, what would that do? Make the scale bigger. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Go really small with it. That actually gives it a lot of texture. Maybe not quite what I'm going for, but like gives a lot of texture. Normalize. There's so many like things that you can click in the node editor. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Let's see what other noises we got. We got white noise and regular noise. Let's try some regular noise first. I think we could add a polar bear skin. I think that's definitely something we could do. Won't be too hard to do that. Okay. I don't really know what this is doing. I think I should also make this, rather than a white noise, I'm going to try this as a regular noise. I feel like regular noise is probably better, because I don't really understand what white noise is. Do we like that better? Do we like that worse? I'm not 100% sure. Something like that. Message retracted. Oh, did you delete a message? Does that look like fur? Texture I drew smaller. Sure, we can try that. I went like this, and then like something like this. Thinking. Oh, I think that does look a little better. Yeah, it's starting to really look like fur. Getting that furry type feel. Definitely need to like go in and make stuff the other color, but I think I could just copy this material over and then change the color ramp, right? Yeah, I think it does look a little bit more clear. I think it also isn't super noticeable with the UVs, right? I think it actually looks pretty solid. I can try smaller. Now some like big gap spots. Also, that seems like a UV texture issue right there where it kind of like stops. So I think maybe that's a little bit too small. I want to push that around to like a spot where we can't see it. Like that. I think that looks pretty good actually. You think that low? We can try that. I think this texture is it's gonna be a little bit too big when we put it to like 2. Yeah, it's a little too like wavy, I think. Actually it doesn't look bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think a little bit higher. There. I think that looks good. Me too. Me too, chicken. Like 5. I think 5 is pretty good, actually. This is chicken. All of this is pretty much just it's math. It's like complex math where it's just like taking like the black and white of this, scaling it up and down, and then combining that with a color, and then taking some noise and then mapping it over. All of it is very confusing. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't really have a full understanding of it either. Not too certain about it. But I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's looking like fur. And then I think what we do is I duplicate this. Do I make it there? Yeah. Oh wait, I don't want to. Really depends. I feel like I could have bad beef and I could have bad chicken, you know? I think that higher quality beef is definitely better than highest quality chicken, though. Wait, both of you guys go by chicken? Is that... Because wasn't Multiversal saying that he's the god of chickens or whatever? That's pretty funny if so. Well, what's your favorite meal with chicken? Cause like, I feel like white meat chicken breast is like by itself is pretty almost unbearable to eat. Okay. Let's just texture paint for a second. Let's grab this material. Can I do that? I can't do that. Wait. Do I have to go into like object mode and then texture paint? Almost a chicken. Chicken wings. Chicken wings are good. Like spicy chicken wings or like. How do I draw with the material here? Because this only has like a color. I'm not sure I fully understand how to texture paint in this app, or at least texture paint with materials. Because it's just painting black, which is the color up here. Do I have to like texture? No. Yeah, I could. Yeah, we can make the crown right now if you want to. Let me just. I need to play around with this a little bit later, anyways, because I feel like I need to do just like a lot more exploration with this, because I feel like it isn't quite there yet. So let me get some reference. I think I'm just going to get some reference online for a crown. And then we can go from there. How fancy of a crown are we thinking? Or I can just like try and draw something here. Let me see. Can you guys see this? I don't have like a way to really draw well here, but well, that's not at all what I meant to do. Okay. Okay. So I wish I had like a stylist or a way to draw with my hand, but I'm going to try and attempt this using a mouse. So the way that I'm picturing a crown looking is something like a ball in the middle, like one of these ones, like where it has like a full like thing, and then it has like around the edges it has like some spiky things. But I really need to figure out how to connect my iPad to this because this is painful. Or should I just get reference from online and then fit it into the style that we want to use? Yeah, I get reference from online. Or this is the type of crown. Or we could also do a crown that's like the classic, like just like pointy, something like that, and then it goes around and has more like pointy. I don't think I have the same second picture as you. This is my second picture. That apparently does not exist. I think it's up to the chick because it was their comment that won. What type of crown are you thinking? Can you send those on YouTube chat? If you can, sure. I don't know if you can do that, can you? Oh, I can just copy and paste that maybe? Let's see. Oh. Copy. Let's see. Copy it and paste it into the search bar. Is it the one with the blue? Gold crown? Well, I mean, I get a bunch of pictures for crowns. But I don't know which one is the one that you want. King crown clip art. Is it this? I think it's this blue one, right? Is it this one? Oh. Is it this one? That's the one that you're going for? Oh, wait, that was... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Which one... What references did you have, Chick? Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking one. I don't know how much detail we're going to be able to put on something so small and make it look good, though. Right? Because, like, all of this detail in, like, here, right? It's going to be a little hard to, like, do all of this and make it look good at, like, a small scale, right? Because we're going to have it on top of a bee, and the bee head is only going to be so big. So, like, right, we're going to have it, like, zoomed out to, like, here. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have to simplify anything that we do, right? Unless it's already like a pretty simple design. Yeah, we'll definitely simplify it. But I'm gonna go with the one that Chick sends because they won the comment, so we'll go with theirs. And I think I'll probably open it up again for to do another one, right? And then let other people also get something that's going to be in the game, which I think that's a really fun idea. So definitely there will be another chance. I think they might be trying to get reference. I don't think they did. We still have 2 concurrent viewers. Unless there's a third random person who's been here the entire time, but I'm not watching the stream on my phone or anything. I have no clue though. Yeah, maybe they did leave. Sorry if they did. Yeah, could be. But yeah, this hat would definitely be simplified, right? We could add these little things in here. That's fine. I think this whole thing probably wouldn't be able to be seen, so we could just bring this up here. Right, if we were doing something like this, still have those, have the bottom. And then have like a little ornament thing up here. That'd probably be fine. If we were to do something like this. Yeah, might have. Or they're just trying to figure out how to send a link, which I have no clue how to do. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. Yeah, you can hear me. All right, we'll just throw it into Blender then. Let us make sure that we save this. Then we'll go File, New, General, Save. Well, delete all of that stuff as you always do when you start a new Blender project. We'll add in a image reference, downloads, download this one. Let's make sure that it's aligned to an axis. Start with a circle. Roger. It's not the right axis. Okay. Start with the circle then. Wait, let's move this up a bit, and then let's go opacity, bring it down a lot, only show aligned axis, and we'll leave it on depth in front. Okay. That's fine. It's only on for like half a second. No. Since I'm not using it as like a face value, right? Like I'm not using it. I'm not using it like as is. I'm adding on to it. It's completely legal to do whatever you want with it. Right? As long as you like don't just use it as is, you're fine. Okay. So I don't think I've ever worked with a circle like this before. This looks like a Bezier curve. Okay. That's, yeah, wrong circle. Makes sense. I was like, I don't know. Mesh. Circle. There's a circle there. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't look quite right. Okay. Now we can... Z. Okay. Let's take this whole object and then move it up first. I really need to learn that thing. That looks good. Let's go back one. Let's go easy. Extrude along normals. Something like that. I think I need this to be a little bit easier to see, actually. Okay, with this image, does it... Yeah, it goes out and then back in, right? Yeah, it goes back and then out, back, and then back in. So we'll take this, and then we'll... Oh wait, that goes back in. So I want to inset, maybe? Oh. And then easy. I think that looks about right. Maybe a little bit higher. The picture isn't like fully flat. Don't be too careful. Yeah, I should probably go a little bit faster. Okay, so that's for the base. Now I have no clue how to do the rest. Because that's a very complex shape. Right? It needs to be like swooping. Like I could like grab these and then just like extrude up, and then I could rotate them like that, but I don't love how that feels. Could do something like this. Extrude this up, and then I could rotate this down and then move it back down. Select the top. Select the top, press select. Checkerboard deselect. Ooh, that's a cool tool. Move them up and maybe extrude. When I move it up, it moves the entire thing up. That's interesting. Guess we'll just extrude. And then I want them to meet at the top. So I want them to like curve into a central point. I bet there's an easy way to do that. The checker deselect, do it again. Select. Checker deselect. Oh, I didn't need to. I don't love how it's not centered. So I think maybe the checker deselect needs to go every 2. Is that an option for it? Let's see. Oh, okay, sure. Try that. Select, checker deselect. Let's see if there's options for it. So I want 2 to be deselected. And I want offset, so it's like that. So that's now in the central spot. Yeah, I like that. Right, because now that's symmetrical. Wait, no, it's not symmetrical. Do I have to restart because the cube isn't symmetrical? Ah, it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical. We're fine with that. Okay, so is there a way to like make them all go in? Towards each other. Like, can I use a curve or something? I feel like I could use a curve. Or I could mirror X and Y and then grab one and do it like that. But that, whoa, what's going on? Scale it. Oh, whoa. I did not think that's what would happen when I scale it. And if I just add some like loop cuts everywhere. Is there a way to like add loop cuts to all of them at once? I'm also gonna add a sub. Oh, it's good right now. It's getting there. Yeah, I think I want them to be a little bit thicker than that. So we have here, and then we have press individual origins. Where is that? Individual origins. Now that doesn't move them together. Oh. That, I don't know what's going on there. Just add the circle thing in the middle. Yeah, I think that would do it, right? It always works great, right? Move them together and then you can scale them with individual origins. I feel like I'm fine with how this looks. I think we can work with this. I just need to add more geometry somehow. Is there like a good way to add geometry though? Like I want to add like a bunch and then make it like, maybe if I just do this and then I go like this and then I scale them. Very unsatisfying. Unsynchronized hole. Oh, I do notice it. Oh no. Oh no. Should we restart? Because that has to go all the way back to the circle, I think. Because the circle has too many rings. Or too few rings. Or it's fine. I think it's fine. We'll just make this the front of the hat. No one else will notice. Oh wait, but if it's on the B, then you will notice. I think I can do this pretty quick. After having done it once. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, how many vertices? We need one less vertice than we had last time. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, we'll get back fast after having done it once. Why can't I select? Did I do the wrong circle again? What did I do? Scale it up. Let's go into object mode. Let's extrude. We'll see. Maybe I will. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe like Wednesday or Friday or something like that. I have work tomorrow. Why can't I extrude this up? Oh, it's because I'm in face mode. Is that why? Yeah, that's why. I live on the eastern US. What about you guys? Well, I mean, time zones are different. It's not quite just the country. It's a little bit more. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's late. I don't blame you if you gotta go to bed. It's understandable. Turkish or Greek in Finland? As he could be. That makes more sense being Finnish in Finland. If he lived in Cyprus, I think it would make sense to ask if he was Turkish or Greek. I want to like. Oh, I'm just gonna. I know what to do. I just want to scale this up. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking to do. Are you Turkish or Greek then? What's going on? EZ. Why wasn't it locking? That was weird. And then I want to do the checker, the select. Checker deselect. Okay, now that looks even worse. Maybe have it be 2 are selected. And then why? I feel like I'm not doing something right. I know I'm not doing something right. Wait, but I could just do this. Why was it being so difficult? Oh, there's one there too. Oh, God. This is hard to model. That's not perfect either, right? Because there's the one with 3 now. What we could do is we could put the one with 3 in the middle here. Move all of these over 1. Then it'll be symmetrical in almost all directions. Like that. I'm probably a bit older than you think I am. Yeah, that's what we're going with. That's fine with me. I'm 24. I just graduated college last year. But I feel old. Feel really old. Oh wait, that's what I should do. I should add like a Bezier curve or a bevel. That's what it's called, bevel. Bevel it. 5 years old. You're gonna get banned on YouTube if you say that. How do I add a bevel? Is that like edge mode or something? Ooh, bevel edges. What is going on? That's not at all what I want. Yeah, like if you have to be over 13 to have a YouTube account, I think. Don't worry about it too much. You'll be fine. But like, yeah, you shouldn't say that because you could get. It's not at all what I want. I didn't see anything. Got it. Check, how would you make these curve? Because I really have no clue. 3.5. Just learning to type. Makes a lot of sense. But like, I feel like there's an easier way to do it. Because like, I could do that, but that seems awful. Because I want... And like, typical Blender looking up stuff just does not... Yeah, I trust you. Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm trying to ask the internet, but the internet is being very unhelpful. Okay. Yeah, see ya, chick. I won't stream too much longer, probably. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate all the help, too. I don't know what that word means. This is a lot harder than it really should be. I struggle with this. It seems like it. I mean, I'm probably not going to stream too much longer. I just wanted to try it. This is my first time. I wasn't expecting a lot, and I think that I need to get better at it. My audio probably also sucks, and I'm not very good at entertaining. I could, but I want to figure this out. What does simple deform modifier do? Okay. This is what I want, but I don't want to do it to the entire object. So what we can do is we're going to have to split these up into their own objects, which like kind of seems like a pain. So how do I split this into its own object? Separate. What did that do? Did that separate it like how I was intending it for it to? Ah, that is exactly what I wanted. Same though, same. Okay, let's turn off this picture because it's getting a little obnoxious. Okay, let's go into this one, add, what was it called? It was called a simple deform. Yeah, subdivision's a really useful one. Bend. No. Taper, stretch, twist. I don't want that. Oh wait, we need more geometry to do this. Hold on. Let's just get rid of that. I was like, why is it not working? We need more geometry. Okay, now let's try it. I don't think that's what I'm going for either. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this might be above my pay grade. Subdivision, yeah, that's pretty much what it does. You want to get like technical about what a subdivision's doing? Is it's between two vertices, it's like smoothing it out. It's taking like the average between two vertices at any point is essentially what it's doing. I think maybe what we do is we just get all of these things, get them all selected. Unselect these. I feel like I'm doing everything the way that I should not be doing it, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Is there a way to like subdivide these? Subdivide your faces. And we could subdivide them again. That's way too much geometry. We'll go into this mode and we'll subdivide these. Oh wait, no, I want to subdivide this way. This is like the most manual way I think I've ever done something. And this is definitely not the way that you're supposed to do this. Something like this. But like I don't have a better option. Oh no, the insides also need to be subdivided. Okay. I hope I have enough Control Z or Command Z to get rid of all of these. Shucks. Guess we're just definitely make it a lot easier. But I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Okay. We are... Oh my god, there's so much... I think I need to restart again. I'm just gonna restart. Oh god. I don't like this. I think I might need to watch a video on how to make objects bend to do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to watch a video to do this. I think I might be done streaming. Thank you for watching, though, Chicken. Really appreciate it. Giving me company. Hopefully, it was enjoyable. I think I'll get better as I do it more. Because I just don't really know how to speak too well yet. But I enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and stream a little bit more. Like not every day, maybe like every other day or something like that. Yeah. Yep, I'm waiting. Sure. I can make the last word olive. Olive. I'll make sure to make the last word olive.